Zero. Oh, there's one person. Yay. I guess I'll start now. Hey, what's up? This is Trent Goodbody, Freedom from Government, and we are traveling out here on the road again. We're about to go to a place that's essentially military. What is it? Military, like toxic waste dump storage facility, something like that. And yeah, we got the private tag. I don't have a license. Oh crap! What am I going to do without a driver's license? I'm out here. Right now, it's kind of the middle of nowhere, but it won't be for long. Sooner than later. So, how many of you guys have heard about the don't get mad at me? Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad at Trump either. But how many of you heard that the corporation's going down? It's about time. We've been enslaved way too long. I've been getting all kinds of troll activity lately, though. It's kind of fun. I mean, it's not really fun when it's people that shouldn't be so blind, you know? It's the only logical conclusion. And if you think a bunch of negative thoughts all day about how Biden's going to throw, you know, round everybody up and throw them in concentration camps after taking their guns, man, you got an active imagination. You need to stop with that shit. Yeah. Don't manifest that, because that's not going to happen. And we don't even want to, like, what good does it even do to entertain that sort of thought? No good. I'm a divine state citizen. I'm not just a state citizen, because that keeps you in a man-made fiction. And look, if I have a man-made authority, then that's a pretty lame authority, because I want something higher than that, a higher power than that, a divine authority. So I live in the state of the divine authority. And I'm not a citizen of that. I'm a servant. I'm a total servant, joyful servant, yo. I can't do enough for my state. Because look at this. Who could stack mountains so high? Yeah, I love the road. I love being out on it. When everybody thinks their whole world is caving in, it really isn't. It's just a new beginning. Look, I've spent years saying how we need to change the government and stuff, and now that it's here, everybody wants to freak out about it. You know?
Oh, my channel does not meet the eligibility requirements for mobile live streaming.
Yeah, you gotta have 1,000 subs.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Okay.
I've almost got enough subs on my other channel.
So that's how it works. You gotta have followers before you can stream? That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's bullshit.
I don't know how they maybe it keeps a lot of people from irresponsibly streaming or something. Now we're on the highway. So we can get up to maximum speed. Yeah, hey, I'm not excluding anybody and saying that I'm not a state citizen. Everybody can do what they want. Like, that's the beauty of free will. Catch my drift?
You don't even have to be a state citizen. You just have to have an allegiance to a state.
Yeah.
is what they say in their law. It doesn't mean that you really have to.
Yeah. I have allegiance, all right.
State of confusion. That's where my allegiance is.
I live in the state of the divine authority
I'm just joking.
because authority. Yeah, see, you're asking if there's any free states, and there, unless because they keep you enslaved, and the state is in your mind. It's a state of mind.
The last free state, I believe, was the one they made in Free State of Jones documentary. You should watch that movie. Down in the Civil War, they made a Free State of Jones in the South. It was guys who hid in the woods and tried not to be part of the
Yeah, that's what's up, William Johnson.
Nor part of the Union.
I approve that message. So what's everybody doing today? Is the media unusually quiet, or is that just me? Maybe I just haven't been paying attention to them. I had to get off of Facebook for a little while because that crap is like, dude, that crap's infiltrated. But I don't mind interacting with them because they just expose themselves when they talk. Evil, but yeah. You have another worldview. That's all word trickery. State spelled in all lowercase is not the same as a state spelled in all uppercase. But how many of you are ready to see the destruction of this corporation that's enslaved humanity? I mean, the United States has been fighting wars all over the world for who knows how long. It's been a long time.
I think we more need to have foreign influence on the government.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
None of us would be controlled if we could think for ourselves.
And the government wouldn't be controlling if we could think for ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, it is mental states, state of mind.
To govern is to control and force submission. Ment is always short in Latin for the mind or mental. Need I say more?
Yeah, it's witchcraft. So, what do you think the rest of this month is going to look like? I can agree with that, Vincent. Knowing who you are is the biggest thing, and I always say this, but even more importantly, knowing who you are not is even more important. Because I really don't even know who I am, but I know what the heck I'm not, and I don't know who God is, but I know what it's not. not hatred and negativity and confinement into a mental slavery box. Yeah, Brian's badass. High impact flicks, TV, blogs. It's too bad that censorship is a way of life now, though. That's why I don't even talk about certain topics. You know what I mean? For a while there, I didn't make any videos while this whole stuff was going on because I wanted to kind of see what happened. A lot of people lost their channels. I'm lucky, I'm demonetized, but I haven't lost my, I haven't lost everything, you know, so. Not yet, anyway. But I keep hearing some really hopeful things, and I don't know, every time I try to talk about some of that stuff on Facebook, people seem to think that I'm delusional or something. Like, what's wrong with being positive? Anybody experienced anything weird lately, like power outages, like internet interruptions, anything like that? For everybody that says traveling without a license is not possible, I'm here right now proving them wrong. When I get in a car, all I need is the keys. Maybe some gas. Yeah, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. I mean, you could get worked up all day and think about how the cops are going to shoot first and ask questions later, but that doesn't help anybody, and it doesn't help you grow and learn anyway. It actually prevents you from getting out there and doing what you should be doing, which is exercising your rights. God given. God willing. I know I'm not a member of their organization. That's all I need to know. And then my authority it outranks them because it's all man-made and it's all fictional. It's just like the Matrix, man. I mean, my born day. The birth is a scam. But yeah, the day before I took my first breath is when I hear that the inauguration will happen. Yeah. If you don't know your enemy, there's no way you stand any chance of defeating him. And this one's slippery. How's the signal Can you guys give me a 1 if you can hear me? If I'm like, or a 2 if I'm all like bad as far as. Man, I don't worry about going after that mythical unicorn known as the MCO. They're all destroyed anyway. And to do something lawfully, it's different than doing something legally. There's all kinds of legal hoops you have to jump through to do something. But with that's not necessarily the case. You don't have to go seeking for permission from some authority when your authority has already given you permission, you know?
Is that guy seeking the MCO for his vehicle?
No, it's just like a common question I get. You know, how do you get the manufacturer's certificate of origin? My answer is, why? Why do you care?
It's easy to get. I can answer that. All you do is contact the Department of Transportation of the DMV of the state and get a complete MVR record and pay for the gold record.
Yeah, but you'll never get a wedding signature one. It'll be worthless.
No, it's going to
copy.
be a copy, and it's going to be in the last or first page.
Yeah.
Because they destroy the original, so they can make copies and monetize them.
Yeah. But I don't worry about that anyway. I'm not trying to chase mythical unicorns. I'm trying to just make it legal. I mean lawful. So as long as I could prove ownership, isn't possession is 9/10 of the law, and then the other
exactly the other 10th is the claim.
Yeah, and it would be my ownership document, which would be a bill of exchange showing that I exchanged something for the value of the car. You know,
bill of sale, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I try not to use bill of sale because it keeps you in commerce.
I know. I just say it so people understand. Some kind of document acknowledging the barter was taking place.
Yeah.
A barter log, let's call
it. Yeah. Transference, something that the previous one that owned it signed saying it's yours now. Coming up over this hill, and there's just all kinds of military stuff out there. And I also got somebody following me. Well, they're not following me. They're just we're all behind this truck, and I didn't want to pass them.
So they can see all the silos.
Yeah, I don't think they can see it.
See all those little mounds of dirt? I can point it over there.
Yeah, hold on. That's all right. I'm trying to get it turned around. Yeah, you can't really see out there.
Over there, you probably can't straight out.
Yeah, it's too blurry. And the signal's kind of crappy. Yeah. Is the signal all right, or what? What's up with the signal? Yep. Who owns the land? I think it's just God gave it to the people who are living. You know what I mean?
I think the land owns the people. The people don't own the land.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And just think, any kind of ownership document for any kind of land is fraudulent to begin with. Come on. Just like I saw one time somebody was selling real estate on the moon. Come on now.
I got some for sale.
Yeah. That work, really.
It's right under that base on the backside.
I swear, it's these men thinking that they can sell you something on paper. You know? Oh, here, you want to buy some dirt? I'll write up a contract.
Like that rig. See that rig? The super cab on that truck? Super cab. It's an RV and a semi in one.
Huh. Yeah, that's true.
You got a shitter and the whole night in there. Now your wife can drive while you're stinking up the shitter.
Yeah, I can grow things in that dirt too, but for someone to cut the whole world up into little pieces and say that it's theirs to sell in little chunks to people, that's like what's up with that? And you know what? People don't even really, we're taxed so much. Like here in Nevada, if you don't pay your property taxes, which is levied on every property in the whole state, they steal it from you. And it's an illegitimate claim, it's theft. You know, they don't even have a right to do that, but they do it. Because nobody told them no. Nobody said no, we're not going to do that. People cheerlead for their own enslavement. And you know what else I see something lately? People cheerleading hatred. People cheerleading for people to get hurt. And man, and just for like hating. It's just wrong. And it's like it's contagious. It's the real epidemic. There's no COVID, but there's a hatred epidemic. This section of the highway is dedicated to World War II veterans.
One thing that makes me sick is like places like New York City when people would rather pull out a cell phone and laugh at somebody that falls down into a train track for a subway and watch them get electrocuted and videotape it than would rather help that human out.
Yep. Like George Floyd. I hate to bring that up.
Yeah, people videotaped it, but they didn't stop it. What the hell?
Yeah. Vietnam War veterans. See, this whole highway is a pilgrimage to war.
This is my highway.
War.
There's me right there.
Persian Gulf War veterans. And then this last one is the cake topper, because it's like, this section of highway is dedicated to veterans of the global war on terror.
I guess I'm a victim of that too, and a participant. I got out in 05. People got out of jail in 05.
Yeah, we're totally deep in enemy territory right now. Or not in enemy territory. We're in between military.
Except for my prison number said U.S. Navy. And the rest.
You know what I heard that was really funny? Somebody said the other day, you can't travel with those private plates because people will call the cops on you, and you'll get shot. They'll shoot you before they even talk to you. And oh man, it was just like, really, dude? Like that's cheerleading for like a bad ending.
The funny thing is,
I think put all that into your reality.
I think the exact opposite. I think that as soon as I get a tag or an ID, then it's going to come. I don't know, but that's just my outlook.
NAVC. We have some serious defense contractors going on around here and storage of munitions and stuff.
Yeah, I think it'll be another 10 or 20 years before everybody wakes up and stops working for the plantation and quits their jobs and starts farming and realizing that they're not a husband if they're not at home doing animal husbandry and raising animals to feed their family. Then they're a slave. They're not a husband. And
we're now entering Hawthorne. This is the city of Hawthorne, town of Hawthorne something. Hawthornians.
People puff their chests
Hawthorne,
out
Nevada.
These days and feel like they're a man because they go work at GM. No, you're a man because you got a shovel and you grow your crops and you feed your family and you stay at home with your family and protect them. That's what a man does. That's what screwed up this whole country, is the man going off to war and the woman having to go to work and nobody being there to protect the baby. Sorry.
I decided to just go right into downtown. Is that screwed up or what? I was going to take the bypass, but I'm just going to go right into downtown instead.
Yeah, so you guys all need to tell somebody to quit their job and grow a tomato plant tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to grow all kinds of plants.
I mean, what the hell are you working for this paycheck for? And they're giving you a piece of paper that you cash and get more paper for when you could just be moving a rake, throwing some horse shit down, and making tomatoes and feeding your family. Fuck the whole money, fuck the bills. It all goes out the window. Now, all those pointless jobs that they created since 1920s, like social worker, all that shit goes out the window too. Now you don't need a code enforcer no more either, do you? Now you don't need a banker no more. I mean, what? Think about it. You'd be forced. More people would be forced to quit their job just because the truckers went on strike.
That's the big hangout in this town. El Capitan Casino Hotel. I don't know if it's a hotel, but
Quit their jobs and start.
there's the cops.
Some.
There's the cops right to my left, right here.
Start making something that can.
That's the cops.
Somebody else.
See him just sitting there?
Just bored. I wonder if that pizza looks good.
Should I turn on a red light?
You're good to turn on red.
You see those cops, right? Just sitting there. Ah! Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh, here they come!
It's the police!
They'll probably shake your hand for having balls.
Yeah, we got some balls up here, out
These
here.
are all veterans. All these guys are cops during the day, but at home they're going to work in the night shift on the Hawthorne military base, guarding ammo.
How many of you guys saw those cops just now? Give me a one in the comments. I just cruised by them. They had to have seen me, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think almost all the cops in Nevada are probably active duty veterans that just have a second job.
Don't you think these cops are like sick of stealing people's rights? Like, why not give them a chance to do the right thing, man? You can't give them a chance to do the right thing if you're not out here doing the right thing, right?
Right.
Man. Look at this. There's munitions there.
Yeah.
Some serious munitions.
Oh, yes.
So I went. Oh, they got me on dash cam. Woo, I'm scared. They didn't come after me, though. You know, that's the thing.
Their little reflector didn't get the plate like it does yours.
Yeah. Yeah, they aren't going to be able to know who I am by running my plate. That's for damn sure. I did. I just went and I found the policy enforcers in the town, and I kind of just stopped in front of them for a while. But yeah, I wanted to go to Safeway here and get some supplies before the whole world implodes. I mean, it's not going to implode, but we might lose some services because of martial law. And when I say martial law, don't freak out, because that doesn't mean they're coming to your house with guns, knocking in your door. That means they're coming in the houses of people that were screwed up, knocking in their door and putting the arrest on them, not you.
It ain't for us, yeah.
If anything, the military might come around bringing food and stuff, because we're their people. So don't.
What you need to do is call your sheriffs while they're freaked out because feds are coming all over their jurisdiction and they're nervous and their assholes are puckered, and tell your sheriffs that you'll stand there with them and you're praying for them. Because your sheriffs are scared. They think feds are coming to steal their jurisdiction. But not if the people will stand up with the sheriff and say, we got our own FEMA. We got our own plan. Look at all these churches with gardens giving us food.
Yeah.
The thing is to have all the churches networked and have their own FEMA.
So, did people see that? It looks like I got 41 people in here. You know what? They didn't hit those overhead lights and come chasing me down. And there's a reason for that. Look where I am right now. I'm right in front of the DMV. It's Sunday, but we need to shut them down, man. We don't got to be paying them nothing. Like, think about it. If you're going to pay them to use your own property, dude, there's a problem. There's a problem. Don't talk about, like, horrible stuff like, oh, they're gonna wait guns out, and then life is gonna, then they're gonna come with the vax. And man, you guys got to have more optimism than that. We can't just be man, I realize that they have broken everybody's will. It just turned everybody into like hopeless. But please snap out of it. Realize what you were meant to do. So I don't know. I'm gonna go in here and go shopping, and I'll hit you guys back. Did it work? And I'll just hit you guys back. I might do another live on the way back, but it's boring. It's boring when you want to, when you exercise your rights most of the time. They don't want to have an interaction, you know? So, all right. Yeah, go back and watch. We just went in front of both the cops and they were not interested. They're not interested. All right. You guys, this has been Trent. This has been fun. Trent and fun. But I will catch you guys very soon. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.